were there.
I was gonna say, I fire a crossbow.
Okay, that's fine.
Y'all said that you were over there.
Don't let him touch you, bro.
Yeah,
Ooh, hey.
for real though.
I will take that. That's gonna be a 21 from me.
Hey-oh.
11.
I got a good old
Wait,
20.
should I roll to hit with the crossbow first, or do you want me to roll initiative first?
Last time we faced a necromancer.
You said that you had it ready.
Yeah, I already had the crossbow ready.
Still go ahead and roll for initiative.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so you got, who got 20?
21.
21?
Mm-hmm.
I got a 20. Not natural.
I got a whole 11.
10. How do I get a 10 with a +5 initiative?
Hey,
Who
that's
knows?
Carly, what did you get?
14.
Nice.
Alright, Skyrim is not gonna cut it.
Yeah, we need fight music.
Yeah. Oh
Let's
my
go.
gosh, I'm so scared.
I'm very
Alright.
scared.
He literally
Well-
is so spooky. Sarah's good at villains, so I love when she actually lets us talk with a villain, because usually our villains have just been like, I'm gonna fight you, but this one's like, wanna talk? And we're like,
No!
amazing. I'm terrified.
Also, I super need to review like the terms of that spell for the next time I use it because that was not the most effective use of a second level spell.
What's crazy is command is a first level spell, and you just get one word, but it's extremely effective.
Yeah, it is.
Also, Carly, I felt you needed to see the interactions because Sarah and Mackenzie's reactions to each other is great, and
It's wild.
spooky.
That's great.
So good. Okay. You finding us some fight music?
He's gonna be,
We gon' fight!
He's gonna be a
Sorry.
bastard-like villain. He's like, oh, darling, I will kill you. And we're gonna be like,
Angrod is up first.
Yeah, fuck him up.
pushing the door.
Fuck. Okay.
I believe
so
you. So
I'm
hard.
going to.
It's really important that you do not light the house on fire.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm going to cast.
Zone of truth.
I have that.
Tell us your plan.
I would have gotten away with it too.
The one thing you live with kids and you dumb dragon.
My sweet boys.
I'm gonna cast Tasha's hideous laughter and try and get him down.
No, that's the worst.
Okay.
But if I can get him down, you get like
Alright.
huge bonuses. Wisdom 15. Save.
Carly, look at your sister's face when she's pleased with something.
No.
Failed.
Yeah.
Nice.
He just starts laughing. But it's not Do you want me to do my creepy laugh or do you not?
No, I have to like look at you with love and adoration.
Come on, it's so
You think in my town you think you can beat me? Simple little wizard with your simple little gods.
But now he's on the ground. So
He is now on the ground.
with her.
my god is magic itself, and last time I checked, you are still constrained by those rules. Get fucked.
And then does he take damage from that or is he just prone?
Just prone.
Or dressing him down. Yes, he takes damage.
Why is Ingrad the coolest? Literally though, my favorite thing is just like, I always think back to the mines because she can be super badass, but then she can be so like, she's our Daphne. And she's like, I'm really cool, and then she's like, we are freaking here to check out your mine.
Mine inspectors.
And it's filled with fucking rats. So good.
High quality content.
Sorry for the creepy laugh.
I have to co-parent a ferret with you.
No, it's the best. I don't have to co-parent a ferret with you. It's the best.
Sorry, Carly. You're alone in your apartment.
Oh, are you? Carly? We're your friends.
Alright. So, Safine, it is now your turn.
Oh, God. Okay, so I'm going to just cast Sacred Flame.
Hell
and
yeah.
he has to make a dex save of 15.
With disadvantage because he's prone, yeah?
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, did he not make the saving throw?
No,
He didn't.
he's
Oh,
on the ground.
I
He's
thought
just
you said that she didn't make it. Okay.
He's just
Yeah,
being
no, he
extra
failed.
creepy
So
on the
he's
floor.
down.
16 and 15.
Okay, so 15, yeah, he dispels it.
Okay, so he's still cackling. I won't continue to do the cackle because it makes me feel weird. So I have to get into a headspace for that laugh. So he goes ahead and he's still madly cackling on the floor, and he waves his hand. What?
It's fine. We're good. It's fine. It's good.
So he waves his hand, and Sacred Flame just, this burst of radiance just sputters into darkness.
And he gets to make a save either at the end of his turn or if he takes damage, but he still has to beat the 15.
Mm-hmm. All right, it is now Rinna's turn.
Come on!
Cool. So, we're gonna attack with short bow.
Okay,
That's a 19.
that hits.
Okay. And 5 points of damage. That's 5. Must be 8 points of damage.
Okay.
That's not bad at all.
And then is he still prone? Correct.
Yeah, he's still on the ground.
Okay, so then I am going to deal an extra d6 or 2d6. But sneak attack.
You deal extra damage if he's prone?
I can only make the attack if I'm let's see. Head attack. Oh, sorry, I can do it if it's a ranged weapon. And if you have an advantage on the attack roll, and I don't need advantage if another enemy target is within 5 feet, or if he is incapacitated.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's fine since he's prone.
Okay, so if I roll twice and add together, right?
Yeah.
That's 9.
9.
Okay.
That's his turn next. Oh my god.
I need to find a way to stream for Carly through our phones. That way she can do both. Because that way it doesn't affect the computers.
All right.
The only problem is the stream is like really behind.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the stream lags like probably 30 seconds.
I'll just end it then.
Yeah.
Okay. So he goes ahead and still laughing. He raises his hand and traces this symbol in the air, and you see this. What's that?
The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated.
Oh, he still can't.
It depends on your interpretation of incapacitated. Incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration.
Yeah, he's definitely not standing up. All right, let me see.
Gentle whimpering.
I was gonna say, he got injured.
He did.
Yeah, so he would have a chance to make a save because Carly hit him. And then at the
failed.
end of his turn, if he failed, he's still down and gets to make a save at the end of his turn.
It's okay, I just looked it up. So, yeah, no, Okay, so he gets a chance to withstand it because of
Carly
attacking.
Yeah.
And then he'd get another chance at the end of his turn.
Yes, if he fails, but he doesn't get to take a turn if he fails this.
16.
Damn it.
All right, so that arrow like slammed into his shoulder and knocked him backwards, and he continued to laugh for a few seconds, even after he was knocked out of the spell. And then he kind of shakes his head and sits up, and he's like, Oh, you don't want to just have a good life, do you? Okay, and then he's going to use the rest of his turn to stand.
Right? This is like so fascinating. We're like, look at us getting stuff done.
I love that you are now like babushka.
Oh, it's my little Russian lady. Oh, please bring me a beat.
All right, remember.
Okay. So, wait, did he didn't do damage?
He didn't do damage to anyone. He just
had to do
he
his
just
whole...
got himself to his feet.
Okay. I'm actually going to use a command instead of an attack.
Okay.
So in place of my 1 attack, I'm going to use something called Formation.
Okay.
So you issue a command to up to 6 allies within 30 feet of you, improving their defenses while they group together until the start of your next turn. If 2 or more allies, including yourself, are within 5 feet of each other when they are attacked, the first attack roll made against each ally is made with disadvantage.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, nice.
So-
That's a move right there.
Hell yeah. So the way that I'm thinking this happens in fiction is that Remember is like taking stock of how this hallway is situated and where they came up in the stairs. And she's just like giving short movements to people, like Angrod, 1 foot this way, like positioning people so they're like in a kind of semi-formation. Yeah.
And then how do you want to do that?
Yeah, go ahead and maneuver everyone because they have to be within 5 feet. So
Yeah.
just touching everyone has to be somehow around. Remember.
I think we move. Well, they can be next to each other too.
Yeah.
You just have to be within 5 feet of an ally.
These are the stairs.
Yeah.
So y'all have to be off the stairs somehow.
I would imagine that we're like over here.
Yeah, we probably like came all the way up as they were talking.
Yeah, and I was talking to him, so it's a
Yeah.
decent assumption that I'd
So,
probably be close to him.
I want to put her at the front, and then spellcasters in the back. Tamsin, wherever you want to be.
Remember,
Carly, do you
just
want
shoves in front.
Rena to be like in the front of the party or in the back of the party?
I'm shooting with a ranged weapon, so probably farther away.
Okay. So farther back in the hallway. Right there-ish. Yeah. Okay, sick. So he has disadvantage when he attacks basically any of us as long as nobody moves.
Okay.
It's a tight hallway, so I think we should be okay.
Tamsin, it's your turn.
And even if Temsin gets all the way up there, he's still within 5 feet of Remember.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Also, the incredibly sick thing about this is I can literally forego my attack on every
I'm
single one of my turns.
gonna move up
in order
in front
to
of
use this
Remember,
stuff.
Oh, wow.
so I get in melee range, but I'm still within melee range of Remember as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to unarm attack him. $16. Yeah, boy.
That hits.
Ooh, cool.
Hell
And,
yeah. Thank God. This is possible.
D4. Where's my D4? There it is. 6 points of damage.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to spend a key point as my bonus to get 2 more unarmed strikes.
Hell yeah.
The first one being a 14.
That hits.
Nice. Oh, crap.
I mean, if he's a necromancer, he's squishy.
Yeah, caster.
8 points of damage. And then my last hit. $17.
That hits.
Hell yeah.
And does 6 points of damage.
Damn, son.
I know this is a weird. What is the spell attack bonus for?
It's for if you're actually making an attack, the one you have. It's for if you're making an attack that requires you to roll to hit.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So, yeah, so like where I have Firebolt, where I roll to see if I hit, I can add my spell attack modifier, my attack bonus, to see if I hit. It's the same way that melee fighters have a bonus to their melee weapons.
not been using.
Alright, Angrad, it's back to you.
It's back to me already?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Magic Missile at 2nd level.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and do, because it's 2nd level, it's gonna do 4 darts of damage, all 4 going right to him. They automatically hit. So, that's a lot of high numbers, and I'm heckin' excited. So, 5 and 2 is 7, and 4 is 11, and 4 is 15 points of damage.
Yeah.
Boy.
So he goes staggering back as you just sling a pen. you sling this magic just it goes directly beaming towards him. And it strikes with just beautiful precision. And he snarls as he kind of stumbles back against the doorway. Safine, your turn.
Okay. So wait, if I move, I'm at a disadvantage. That disadvantage for him goes away.
You have to be within.
5 feet of an ally.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, you have to be within 5 feet of at least one person.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I want to. I'm going up close and personal, and I'm going to use inflict wounds. Natural fucking 20 plus 7, 27.
Hot damn. Yeah, no, that you hit. That is very
Right now,
wounded.
I need 3d10,
wounds.
but I only have 2.
3d10?
Yeah.
Hot damn.
Thank you.
Come on.
Here.
I have. Thank you. So that's 11 times 2. That's 22.
Yeah.
Holy
22
shit.
Yeah, so Safine just leaps forward and you grab onto that same hand that had so gently taken yours earlier and you just wrench it and you can see fingers of black just start crawling up his arm.
Yes.
Woo, woo, woo.
Okay. Rinna, your turn.
This is the first fight we're taking really seriously because we're so terrified of how bad he's gonna fuck us up.
I make another ranged attack. That's 16.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
Am I rolling with advantage or no?
You hit.
Okay. What is the thing that Remember has casted right now? What is that doing for the...
So that when he attacks, it's disadvantage or it's resistance?
He has disadvantage when he attacks us, but you have to be within 5 feet of somebody else.
Okay. Is anyone in our party within 5 feet of him?
Everyone.
Except
Well,
for-
most people.
Except
Except
for
for-
you and Angara.
Yeah, I'm back.
Stellar, okay. So... 6 points of damage, and then I'm going to do my sneak attack again.
Okay, she's healing.
Do 6. So that's 6 points of damage and 10 points and 13 total.
Yeah, sweet.
I love how she's already optimizing the skills that she has.
Okay.
Yeah, this really is the first fight we're like,
Alright, so he shoves himself back into the corner and he just points.
oh no!
And he says, "You think I would go down without taking you out with me?
Boy.
Gods, you don't know anything else." And he just erupts this massive fireball in your midst. And I need
Oh gosh.
all 3 of you to make a dexterity saving throw. And you have to beat a 16.
Well, that's gonna be
That's
a
no.
20, not natural for me, so.
No, not me.
Damn.
Did not.
24.
Nice.
Wait, is that a disadvantage though? Oh wait, no, because that's just me that has to
Oh, wait.
make that.
If he's
Did he have to roll an
He
attack?
did not have to
No,
roll
you
an
just
attack
have to
roll.
save.
You guys
No,
just
I
have
did
to
not.
save. Okay.
Oh.
Damn, spellcasters.
Everybody, sorry.
Oh, that's a lot of dice. Oh.
Holy shit. Now I understand those memes where it's like the wizard when they get their fireball. It's beautiful. Yeah, goodbye everyone. We gotta go.
That's like
Dun, dun, dun,
5
dun,
dice.
dun.
Take my dragon with you.
I'm your mama now.
Nice lady mama. Yeah, legit, that many rolls, I'm probably not gonna.
You're a healer.
I know.
Somebody's got healing
You're
potions.
gonna take 26 points of damage.
Oh yeah, I know.
God.
Yeah, I'm actually, I think I'm dead.
Nope, you have 27 health. I just checked.
7?
Yeah, it says 27
You just
health
if
points.
you leveled, you
I
might.
just leveled up.
Hey!
Right.
Yeah.
But I
So,
took 1 damage, so actually I'm zeroed.
so
So
you're
you're
unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
And then you guys take half as much.
Son of a bitch,
Wait,
11.
You on a failed save, on a successful save, you take half that damage.
Yeah.
So I take 11.
Shit.
No, you're gonna
13.
take 13.
Out of
27.
oh,
So wait, I have
You took,
27.
or sorry, you took 26 points of damage.
Right, but I
they
didn't
each
have-
took 13.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
How the heck? I got 24.
okay. The important thing is to not let him attack us.
And
again.
now just the floor is on fire and the walls are on fire and it's just creeping along the decorative plants that he has, the tables that are around, the tapestries on the walls. This place is going up in flames.
Oh no!
What about the
about
person
him?
upstairs?
I mean,
He's in your cloak.
He's
He's fine.
invulnerable to fire, but it's fine.
Who's?
Remember, it's your turn.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Meanwhile, I want you to know that I have 3 greater health potions and 2 lesser, and I'm the one holding all of them.
Okay.
They're inside my body now.
Um,
I'm dead.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Stone's Endurance.
Okay.
So as a reaction, reduce damage dealt to you by 1d12 plus 2.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use that for right now.
Okay.
That's a 10 plus 2 is 12. So I'm gonna gain almost all of my hit points back.
Okay.
Just because our healer just died and
Yeah,
I can't eat it.
she's completely unconscious on the floor.
Okay, and that was a reaction. So for my action, what I'm going to do...
At least you don't have to make any saves yet.
Yeah, it's awful.
We are right next to him.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to Temza, do you still have your crossbow out, or did you do the punching thingy and you put it back?
He did. He was doing
I put it back on my
unarmed.
back to do unarmed strike.
Okay.
Yeah. So he doesn't have that out right now.
Okay, so I'm going
Giving this
to.
guy a good old butt whooping.
Dang, fireball is like the shit.
Yeah, it is. Fuck.
It's 8d6.
Damn.
So I actually didn't do 8d6.
I would have super been dead.
Yeah, you would have fucking died.
Or I should be dead, technically.
Yeah.
No, it takes. So if you take enough damage to take you to 0 and then half as much again, then you're insta dead.
No.
Yeah.
But if you just go to 0 or anything below that half as much again mark, then you get to make
So I
saves.
could be okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use action surge.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it's just gonna give me it's just gonna give me 2 actions for this round.
Okay.
So for my first action, I'm going to use the command called Unleash.
Okay.
You issue a command to one of your allies within 30 feet of you, allowing them to cast a spell on your turn. Your ally can use their reaction to cast a cantrip that does not require a melee weapon attack against a creature within line of sight of both you and your ally. Spells that allow multiple attack rolls can only make half of those attack rolls rounded up as part of their reaction. Your ally can add your charisma or intelligence modifier to the overall damage of the cantrip. So, Angarad, and you've got what? Firebolt, Mage Hand,
4 key
Message,
points.
Ray of Frost. Does that do? That only does 1d8 damage, but it might cancel out some of the fire. We've made that a precedent, right? Ray of Frost can get rid of fire.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
In a single line, yeah.
Okay.
I have to roll really well.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fire.
Yeah, it was 20 feet.
I'm just laying in it.
Yeah. Like, Safine is literally on the floor while things are torching around her.
Yeah, I need to get that out then. Because
Okay.
we can't.
Angara, do the frost thing.
And I'll go ahead and cast Ray of Frost on this line. I'm trying to take out the fire around Safine so it's not damaging her while she's unconscious.
Right?
And I'm spell shaping.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to roll for...
No, you can, it's because you aren't attacking.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then for my second action, I would like to stab a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then if you can, this one right here.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna go after him with my Yukula.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 25 to hit.
That hits.
It sure hope so. It does. Where's my D8? I don't remember what that is. This one.
Yes, the little diamond.
That's a 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Good job.
Yeah, your spear just goes into his side and he wrenches it out the next second.
Because he's nasty.
Because he's nasty.
Nasty. You know what we should invest in as a party? Something that gets rid of fire. It's been a problem for us. Can we get like a Smokey the Bear totem?
I was gonna say like a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Tamsin, it's your turn.
You know, like one of those.
Spinning house kick this dude in the freaking face.
I just need someone to wake me up.
So wake me up.
I can't. I'm sorry.
I probably
stuff in my
wicked
bag.
should have used. Oh, you have stuff in your bag? Okay,
Yeah.
'cause I don't have any
Lots of
like
stuff.
potions. or
And
anything.
we watched you hide it at the checkpoint, so
Yeah,
I would
we
know
know it's
exactly
there.
where it
I've
is.
told you guys plenty of times that I have a movie.
Yep.
24.
What hits?
Sorry, I definitely should have used my action to make sure you were
That's okay.
alive. I forgot.
That's alright.
7.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Spending a key point. 18.
That hits.
9.
Damn.
Points of damage.
Yep. Uh, 12.
That did not hit.
Okay. So I deal those 2.
Okay.
Monks are OP, but like, are we complaining?
Angrad, it's back up to you.
Yep. Running over to Safine, hunting through her bag, and pouring a health potion down her throat.
All right.
There's a great. I have a greater or a lesser.
Greater,
I-
probably.
yeah.
She got drained.
Yeah, you're our healer, so I'll go ahead and throw the greater.
Okay, if I need 4 d6. I need 2 more d6s if someone has. Thank you. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm a liar. 4d4. I can't read.
Oh.
Thank you guys.
44 for a greater?
4d4.
All right.
Yeah.
13 points.
Healing potions are not good.
And then, Safine, you'd have to use half your movement to get up from being prone, but you are now alive, so.
Yay.
Yeah. And I figure that's probably my turn, right?
Yeah, that was definitely your turn.
Thank you for healing me. Thank you for being free.
You're welcome.
And he's definitely bloodied.
It's-
And he's
it's
looking.
very-
I should fucking
He's
hope
looking,
so.
he's looking really rough, but he has just madness in his eyes.
Cool, 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 cool.
I'm thinking an Azula vibe.
Yeah, honest.
Mogul.
We should have asked him where the hell, what's his face, Greenleaf Fancy Shoes is at right now.
Yeah. We should.
Alright,
I mean, that might be
It's your-
genuine. He might be in a clinic.
it's your turn.
I
Safine.
highly,
Did
highly
anyone
fucking
else
doubt.
take damage besides me?
Yes, I took damage earlier,
Okay.
but not by much. I'm only down by like 3.
I'm going to use prayer of. Oh, it takes 10 fucking minutes.
I think Tamsin took more than I did.
Yeah, Tamsin took a lot. He's just, yeah. I took 13.
Sorry, hang on one second.
You're good.
I can do healing word. That's 60 feet. I don't know how much that heals though.
It doesn't say on there?
Mm-mm.
I will also say,
Or I could just take another health potion. Is that my action to take a health
Yeah,
potion?
that would be your action.
Or I can just use my.
So, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of second
It's-
level or higher,
damn.
the
It's-
healing increases by 1d4.
Yeah, so it's 1d4, and then it's an additional 1d4 per level that you cast it at.
Okay, I'm gonna use my whatever you call it, that holy thingy that I can do. I don't remember what it's called. It like I can do 15 points or something like that. What is that fucking called?
Side note, you're basically never gonna have to heal me because I just realized that I have Stone's Endurance where I can like reduce the damage, and then I also have Second Wind where I can gain back HP, and it's 1d10 plus 4.
Hey, what's funny is I also have a D6, a special D6 for you because we bonded at Red Chest.
Yeah.
I don't fucking remember what this is.
I did not bond with
Oh,
anyone.
you're good.
I gotta remember those. I haven't used those bonuses yet.
Remember?
Is it?
It's my holy thingy that I can do once a day or once per rest.
Is it healing word?
No, it's my special like thing. Because,
Bless?
No, it's part of the house that I'm a part of, basically, because I'm the freaking lifestyle that I chose. The life domain.
The life domain, yeah.
That's strange. I don't see
Oh,
it on
channel
here.
divinity. Once a rest, up to 15 HP, 13 feet radius. So I'm going to give myself. How much did you get hit for?
I got hit for 13.
Okay, so I'm going to do 5, 10, 15. I'm going to use all of it up. So
Alright.
everyone gets 5 more health points.
Okay.
Okay, and that was my thing, and it didn't cost a spell slot.
Alright, and then Rinna, your turn.
Super cool. I'm gonna stick with my short bow action.
Okay.
23.
That hits.
Woo! Super cool. So we're gonna do the same thing we've been doing. 5 points to start, and then I'm doing my sneak attack, which is 11 and 17 total
17 total points.
damage.
Damn.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
I can't
he's-
believe that.
He's like staggering, like he's using the wall to stand at this point. And he looks over at Remember actually. And yeah, is it just one?
Gonna get marked again, guys. She's gonna have like PTSD related to necromancers.
Okay. And so he looks over at Remember and he goes, "Aren't you tired of them using you as a weapon? And I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw."
Oh, what is this?
A bad time. It's a bad time is what it is. 14.
Flat? Do you not have
14
anything?
flat. That's all we got. That's the whole game. That's this whole ball game.
A twisted ring of jagged iron begins to sprout and grow around your head.
Oh, frick.
She's gonna have necromancer related PTSD.
Yeah.
B.A. Baracus, you will not drag her to a necromancer again.
Well,
And you guys see the desire for justice, the desire for good that is always in Remember's eyes turn to madness.
Oh, frick.
What the hell are you doing?
And yeah. Let me see, does it act on this turn?
it's like the
or-
last episode of Critical Role.
And he looks over at Angrod.
You might have this. You might have advantage though, because this might be a charming spell.
Well, he's gonna have her attack me.
Oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't put
Yeah.
that out there.
So on your next turn, you're going to have to attack Angrod.
Sick. I know. I think I know what the spell is. I don't think there was any other way that could have gone.
Welcome to the Crown of Madness.
Yep.
Is this one of those where I can continue to make wisdom saving throws until I get rid of it? Or is it a duration? Do they have to hit him? What do we have to do in order to make this stop?
At the end of your turn, you can make a wisdom saving throw, but otherwise you have to attack Angrod.
So you'll have to follow through on the attack.
Yeah.
But then you can make a save.
Yep. And he's just like sagging against the wall, and he's. He thought I would go down easily. and he's just staring at Remember, and this just jagged.
So wait, whose turn is it now?
It's Remember's turn.
Oh no.
You gotta do it. Just do
Yeah.
So I think,
it. What would she do in passion?
well, to like justify this in fiction, like I made the joke about PTSD earlier, but to justify this in fiction, I think she's literally like the spell is making her have an episode, so she's not seeing this and not seeing what's happening. She's seeing something that happened a really long time ago. Yeah. So, yeah, probably just stabbing, because I did use, like, everything that I have already. So, yeah, but she's not seeing what's happening anymore. She's back in something that was happening a long time ago. Okay, well, that's only a 13 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Oh, hell yeah!
15.
Sweet.
So Angra just like she sees like exactly what he's looking at, and right at the last minute you manage to like throw yourself out of the way of Remember's Yikula as it just spears itself right into this burning charred wall beside you.
And then time for wisdom saving throw.
Do it. You can do it.
Nope, that is
Okay.
gonna be a 6.
Tenzin, it's your turn.
I am going to freaking punch the heck out of this dude again.
You're gonna freaking push.
You with the punching, remember with the stabbing.
Well, punching, kicking, elbows, knees, they're all being thrown into his.
So far he's doing like 17 damage per turn, so like...
No, it's only like 13.
I've got negative 18 written down, negative 22, negative 15, negative 7.
Rena just did like 17. Rena's like
roll,
killing.
roll.
Okay, I'm rolling.
Yeah, we're keeping her in a real good position for that sneak attack.
Not nat, but 20.
Thanks.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. I'm going to crawl back into my
6. Spending another key point for a flurry of blows.
How many do you have left?
One more after this.
That's kind of where I'm at. I'm like
20,
throwing.
not
stuff
nat.
at this.
Yeah, that hits.
6 points of damage. And last hit. 15.
Yeah.
7 points of damage.
Yeah. So you guys,
19.
you see Remember just suddenly going after Angrod, and you furiously go after this bloodied elven whatever he is, and you hit him again and again and again, and eventually he's no longer moving on the floor. He is dead. And the room is burning around you. There's still fire going
Immediately,
around.
I start
Yeah.
putting stuff out with
And
my frost.
as soon as, and you can tell the minute that he dies, because that iron that was on Remember's head starts to rust and crumble and just falls to the floor.
I'm going to search my bag and pull out the flower. Is it just a flower basically?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm-
Stick it up his nose.
As soon as I have the fire out, I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna like reach up and put my hands on Remember's cheeks and I'm gonna be like, "Are you okay?"
What are you talking about?
I think it definitely takes her a minute to get back into the present, and she's just silent. There's nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Subway hours.
And that flower that you stuck up his nose as like a last fuck you, it starts to blossom and grow until they are just traveling all over his body, and you can no longer see his body, and you hear this hissing as if acid were eating through it. And the flowers collapse in, and there on the floor is a ring with a blue stone.
Oh, frick.
You dumb bastard.
Oh,
Is his
frick.
body still there?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Because she
the-
was just gonna punch the shit out
No,
of
the
it.
flowers ate through his
8
corpse.
plus body removal though.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Let's
how
keep
are
some
we
of those
gonna
on
deal
us.
with the town of folks that are gonna be wondering what happened?
We tell them we just took out the mage that was controlling them.
She's gonna like.
They're gonna wonder how.
She's gonna sacred flame the blue gem
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, and so Rinna, you see Safine cast this, what you've been regularly seeing as a brilliant burst of radiant light, and instead it is this white hot fire that just erupts from her hand and consumes this blue gemstone. And the house is now quiet. And it's just still.
So you're just gonna sit down on the floor and like pull her knees up to her chest and just lean up against the doorway and just sit there.
I'm going down to the basement where the jars were.
Okay. You go down there and you see that every single jar has cracked.
Good.
And there are no longer hearts in the jars.
Yay.
The sigils that were underneath them have burned away. And even the blue-green, like, alchemical lights that were everywhere have somehow been extinguished. So while you're down in the basement doing that, the door over here actually opens up, and
Stefan.
Is the fire? The
the
fire's
butler
out now, right?
stumbles out.
Oh.
And
Hi,
he
Stefan.
has huge bags under his eyes. Earlier he was stately, he was proud, he was happy to do his job, and now he's fucking exhausted. And he looks at the four of you there. Is Angerad coming back up the stairs? Or?
As soon as I see,
Yeah.
I make sure everything is good, and then I come back.
And so, as soon as, you know, he sees Angerad coming up the stairs, rushing up the stairs, he sees you slumped against the floor, he sees everything, like, just charred to bits, and he just sags against the door and he's, what in the hells has been happening here? Where is he?
Point at the flowers.
Sabine just does a little like barely jazz hand next to it.
What
He's gone.
That's
not my accent.
It's fine.
what happened? Gods, the door there beside you. Can you see if he's all right, please? And he points to this doorway over here.
This door?
Oh,
Um.
we'll open the door, I
Yeah,
guess.
I'll open the door.
It's locked.
Well.
Lost that.
Damn, if
Rena!
we only had a rogue.
It's locked? That's me.
That's you.
She sounds
All right, go ahead and use your.
Hop one over.
You
All
lock, pick, and
this fire
steal.
Yep.
is out now,
Go-
right?
What
Yeah,
the
the
fuck
fires
would
are
we have
locked.
done if we didn't
Huh?
have a rogue?
That's a 22.
Yeah, that's you did it. So you go ahead and you deftly pick the lock, and Stefan stumbles up. He kind of shoves you guys out of the way as he rushes in, and you see Lord Velos Fancy Leaf chained to the bed,
Ooh.
and he looks exhausted and old. He looks like he has been trying desperately to get free, and he looks up at Stefan. Is it over there? Yes, my lord. You're fine. You're fine. Where are the keys? Could someone get the chains? And Stefan is like sagging a bit against the door.
Rena, would you do the honors? I'm gonna stagger in, and I'm gonna have Stefan sit down on the bed, and I'm gonna sit down on the bed. I'm gonna place my hands on both of them and do healing word.
Okay.
Why are you?
Oh, school. They don't like the magic things.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck those guys. For your healing, it's
They were
instantaneous.
so necromantic,
Okay,
so.
2d8.
Okay, so you go ahead, Rena, and you manage to pick the locks. They're not difficult at all. It's just simple manacles and chains.
My wisdom spell is my spellcasting modifier, so 18 points of healing
Okay.
for the
Yeah.
three of us.
All right, and you can see a bit more color rise in their cheeks, especially Lord Fancy Leaf. And he takes a deep breath and he, you really shouldn't be here. They don't like magic. And he just kind of starts to laugh as he like lays back against the pillows. And Stefan is just shaking his head and he's, I want to know what happened here. But I want to know what happened here in the morning. I have my lord to attend to, and you... I don't know what... I don't want to know what... There's a bed in that room.
Sorry.
And he points back to the room that he had staggered out of.
All right. We will explain in the morning.
Lovely. And he like pushes himself to his feet and he bows and thank you for your assistance. And he like pushes you out of the door. I think Lord Fancy Leaf needs to rest. And he shuts the door and locks it.
Hell yeah, Stefan! This is the first NPC that's reacted like a human being.
And that is where we will leave off for tonight.
Woo! That was so good!